One of the greatest bops this town has ever seen, for sure. I know this song gets a lot of hate, but I really do like it. Am I making this risky decision? Do I want to put this here, number one? Hey guys, welcome to Lex Listens. If you're new here, my name is Alexa. This is a very fun video. Today we are ranking all of Taylor Swift's songs. I did this actually a couple years ago, but I haven't done it in a really long time. And now that Midnights is out, now that we have like other Taylor's versions of albums and stuff, I do feel like things have changed a little bit. So I'm pretty excited to do this. This is really exciting for me, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So what we've got here is a tier list. If you've never seen a tier list video, I absolutely love watching these. And this video is going to be me ranking all the different songs into different categories. I made a lot of categories because I think that's the only way I could possibly even make this happen, because there's so many songs. So we're gonna go top to bottom. The ultimate top tier all time is called top 10 all time. The second tier is called This Song Is My Boyfriend, This Song Is a God. The third tier is The Greatest Bops This Town Has Ever Seen. Tier 4 is I Could Dance to This Beat Forevermore. Next is Never Goes Out of Style. This Is Me Trying. Mr. Perfectly Fine. I Forgot You Existed, and Ew. Those are all of our tiers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 tiers. So lots of tiers. We're gonna start with debut and rank all the way up to Midnights. But first, before we start, a word from today's sponsor, The Coldest Water, who is bringing you today's video. So The Coldest Water is a brand that I've been loving. I know you guys have been seeing a lot about them on my channel lately, and it's because I sincerely really love their products, especially this water bottle. Even though I barely get it, my husband steals it every single day. But when I do get to use it, I do love it because it keeps your water so freaking ice cold. It is the best. I sincerely recommend it. I even have a code for you guys to use at checkout to get 10% off, and also a giveaway linked in my description box. Please check it out because I think that you guys would really like it and it helps support my channel. So thank you to The Coldest Water for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back to it. Starting with debut, Tim McGraw. Okay, Tim McGraw. Ooh, it's a good song. Is it the best though? Not really. I'm gonna go with Never Goes Out of Style. I feel like that's a good ranking. I think another thing that's gonna be interesting about this is realizing like which albums are really like my highest rated albums. And I think at the end I might have to do a little bit of reorganization just to make sure everything makes sense. Next is Picture to Burn. I love Picture to Burn, big fan. We're gonna go with I Could Dance to This Beat Forevermore. Teardrops on My Guitar. Drew looks at me, I fake a smile so he won't see. Na, 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 na. I'm gonna go with The Greatest. I'm sorry, I think I have a nostalgia factor with Teardrops on My Guitar. I used to scream sing that song when it came on the radio when I was a kid on Radio Disney. Yes. Okay, A Place in This World. I'll do Mr. Perfectly Fine. Cold as You, iconic. Right there. Okay. The Outside. One of my least favorite songs of all time. I'm so sorry. So it's an ew. Tied Together with a Smile. Underrated. People who say that Taylor Swift only writes songs about boys have not listened to Tied Together with a Smile. I'm telling you, it is one of her best songs. It is not about a boy. It's actually really sad when you think about it. I'm gonna go with Never Goes Out of Style because I really like that song. But behind Tim McGraw. Stay Beautiful. Stay Beautiful is going above Tim McGraw for me. I love, should have said no. Honestly, I'm gonna put it in top 10 all time. And then at the end, if I have more than 10 songs, I'll cut it out. But I really love that song. Mary's Song. Oh, I'm so sorry. Those who are not a fan of Mary's Song, what are you doing? That is a God tier level song. Our song is a slam screen doors. This is me trying. I'm sorry. I just don't like it that much. I'm only me when I'm with you. I'm gonna put it right behind Tim McGraw. All right. Invisible. I forgot that you existed. I'm sorry. And A Perfectly Good Heart behind The Outside. I hate A Perfectly Good Heart. It's so repetitive. It's kind of annoying. I'm so sorry. So when we look, literally they have one in each category for this one. That's kind of crazy. Let's move on to Fearless. Fearless Taylor. Starting with the song Fearless.
It's fearless.
Oh man, that's got to be one of my top 2 categories. Let's see here. Okay, it's gonna go right above Mary's song for me. Okay. Next is 15. I do not like 15. I'll put it in Mr. Perfectly Fine because I don't hate it, but I really don't like it. Love Story. I mean, honestly, Love Story was the song in like 2008. We'll go with Never Goes Out of Style. And we'll put it right behind Tim McGraw for me. Just because, it's okay. I definitely over-listened to it when I was a child, and that's what the problem is for me. But, it's okay. Hey, Stephen, boy, you might have me believing I don't always have to be alone.
I can't help it if you look like an angel.
Hey, Stephen. I'm really debating on this one. I'm debating between these middle 3 categories because I really like Hey Stephen. I'll put it right here. White Horse. I love White Horse, but I don't listen to it a lot because it makes me sad. We're gonna put it, it's gonna go right above our song because I don't listen to it a lot, but I do like it. You Belong With Me. Okay, I love You Belong With Me. Let's go up. Honestly, yeah. One of the greatest bops this town has ever seen. For sure. Breathe. I can't breathe without you, but I have to. Gosh. Okay, we'll put it right above You Belong With Me. Tell Me Why. Ooh, one of my favorite songs. Yeah, there we go. That's where it's going. Okay. You're Not Sorry. I'm sorry. Put her all the way into a God tier and right above Fearless for me. I'm a big You're Not Sorry stan. You're not sorry. No, no. All right. The Way I Loved You. I'm going to put that in my top 10 all time, but it might move out of it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. That is one of my favorite songs of all time, for sure. Forever and Always, especially the piano version it's not. So the piano version is my favorite. This one is also really good though. I'm going to put it, I Could Dance to This Beat Forevermore, but right above Picture to Burn. Next is The Best Day, one of the sweetest songs. I'm going to put it in This Is Me Trying. I don't listen to it a lot, which is why I'm putting it there, but I do really like it. Change is perfectly fine. It's above 15. But I do think that Taylor's version, it did one-up it. It definitely did one-up it because the extended note really did it for me, but it's just not one of my favorite songs. Jump Then Fall. Into me every time you smile, I smile, and every time you shine, I shine, and every time you hear, baby, I'll show you you can jump. I'm gonna put Jump Then Fall into This Song Is My Boyfriend. This song is a god because it's a good song. Untouchable. People are sleeping on Untouchable. I feel like not enough people like this song, but I absolutely love it. We're gonna put it into, it's gonna go right there actually. I'm gonna put it in I Could Dance to This Beat Forevermore, Untouchable. Love that song. Okay. Come In With the Rain. Oh my god, yes. I love Come In With the Rain. I'm a big fan. We're gonna put it right above Stay Beautiful and Never Goes Out of Style. It is one of my favorite songs. I say that about everything, so I'm sorry if I annoy you. Superstar. I know this song gets a lot of hate, but I really do like it. We're gonna put it at the top of This Is Me Trying because it is a good song. The Other Side of the Door. I know I need a song. Is going into This Song Is My Boyfriend. This song is a god because I believe it is that level. If you haven't heard it, you need to. Today was a fairy tale. I forgot that you existed. I'm sorry. We'll put it above. No, we'll put it below invisible. You all over me. You all over me. No, I'm sorry. I forgot that you existed. Below today's fairy tale. Mr. Perfectly Fine, however, is more than Mr. Perfectly Fine. It is definitely one of the greatest bops this town has ever seen. 10 out of 10. We were happy. We Were Happy is going to go into Mr. Perfectly Fine. I do like We Were Happy, but it's definitely the top of Mr. Perfectly Fine for me. But it's just like, that's when I wake up in the morning. That's also going to go into I Forgot You Existed because I like it better than the other two songs, but I don't like the phrasing of it. Like some of the words I don't feel like are good together. I don't know. Don't you is also gonna be, I'm so sorry. I'm hating on the Fearless Vault tracks right now. It's not that I hate them, I promise. All right, last is Bye Bye Baby. Bye Bye Baby is going on You. I'm sorry. But towards the top of You because I don't mind it. I never listen to it though because I don't really like it. Speak Now. Let's go. Okay, Speak Now. Mine. You are the best thing that's ever been mine. Mine, I feel like not enough people really like this song. I do think it's one of the greatest, is it either it's the greatest bops or I Could Dance to This Beat Forevermore. We're gonna put it in I Could Dance to This Beat Forevermore right behind Picture to Burn because that's where I feel like it belongs. Okay. Sparks Fly. I love Sparks Fly. Sparks Fly is going up to This Song Is My Boyfriend. This song is a god. Yes. And it's gonna go, yeah, right here. Beautiful. All right, Back to December. I do like Back to December. Where does it belong though? So it's gonna go in Never Goes Out of Style, right above Hey Steven. Yes, I'm feeling that. Speak Now. Speak Now is going in I Forgot That You Existed. Behind Invisible though, because I do like Invisible a little bit. Okay. I don't really like Speak Now. I understand the reason why it exists. And I do understand that's also a TikTok trend, but I don't really like it that much. Sorry, not sorry. Dear John, however, is one of her best songs all time. It is going, it's top 10 all time. We'll put it in top 10 all time. Ooh, if I pick one song per album, then I get 10. We'll see. Okay. Mean. Mean is going to go in This Is Me Trying. It's going to go right here behind Superstar. The Story of Us. The story of us looks a lot like a tragedy now. Next chapter. We're going to put The Story of Us right in Mr. Perfectly Fine at the beginning though. Next is Never Grow Up. We're going to put it in I Forgot That You Existed right there. I'm not a huge fan of that song. I think it's the sweetest thing ever. And even with my daughter, I'll sing it to her sometimes. I think it's great. But when it comes to Taylor Swift songs, it's just like, not my favorite. Okay. Enchanted. And it was enchanted to meet you. For me, Enchanted is probably going to go right here. And the greatest bops this town has ever seen. I definitely like it. It's definitely a good song. And I think a lot of people think it's one of her best songs. And I agree that it is one of her best songs. But she has so many good songs, like it's fine. It'll live right there. Better Than Revenge. What a controversial song. I love Better Than Revenge personally because I am a petty Scorpio. But I know a lot of people don't. We're going to put it right at the top of I Could Dance to This Beat Forevermore because I freaking love that song. All right, Innocent. Innocent is going to go into Mr. Perfectly Fine. We're going to put it right there. Yes. Haunted. One of my favorite songs by her. I think it's so underrated. Right there. Greatest bops this town has ever seen. Last Kiss. Okay, that one's got to go up into This Song Is My Boyfriend. This song is a god because, yes, And it's gonna go right behind Fearless. Long live the walls we crash through, how the kingdom lights shine for me and you. I was screaming, long live all the magic we made. Bring on all the pretenders, I'm not afraid. I could dance to this beat forevermore. I feel like if you've been a Swiftie for a long time, you know. Ours. This love is ours. We're gonna put it in This Is Me Trying, but at the top. This was a movie, you'd be here by now. This one's gonna go right here. Yes, love it. Love to see it. And the last one is Superman. Superman's gonna go in I Forgot That You Existed. I'm gonna put it, yeah, right there. Okay. So now we have 3 albums on the board. I honestly feel like these first 3 albums, there's a good mix throughout the different tiers. Like there's no pattern yet of like a certain album being like really high at the top or really high at the bottom. It's like very even, surprisingly. Now we're at Red. Her 4th album already. State of Grace. Okay, this one's gotta be God tier. I'm so sorry. If you don't appreciate State of Grace, I can't be friends with you. It's gonna go right there. Red. Avenue, Maserati down a dead end street, faster than the wind. It's gonna go right there. I could dance to this beat forevermore. I do love me some Red. Treacherous. Does this one make my top 10? Oh, it's pretty darn close. Treacherous is also going in. This song is my boyfriend. This song is a god because, you know, it's gonna go right there. I Knew You Were Trouble. I know that this song got way overplayed, but somehow I still didn't get sick of it. I'm gonna put it in the greatest bops this town has ever seen. Right here, though. Okay. All Too Well. Okay, All Too Well regular version. We're putting in This Song Is My Boyfriend, This Song Is a God. It's gonna go second in that tier because All Too Well 10-minute version is also in here, and that is going in the number 1 spot. Okay, 22. Mr. Perfectly Fine. Yeah, right there. I Almost Do, underrated. I almost do. It's gonna go right here. We are never ever getting back together. That song is gonna go into Mr. Perfectly. It's gonna go into I Forgot That You Existed. Right there. Yeah. Stay, Stay, Stay. I actually like Stay, Stay, Stay. We're gonna put it at the end. We'll put it above 15 and change. Well, and yeah, I agree with that placement. Okay, Mr. Perfectly Fine. The Last Time is so underrated. It's gonna go into This Song Is My Boyfriend. This song is a god because I believe that it is. It's gonna go right here. Holy Ground. I was reminiscing just the other day. Well, having coffee all alone and Lord, it took me away. Back to a first glance feeling on New York Times. Like when you fit in my fold like a perfect rhyme. It's going to go into I Can Dance to This Beat Forevermore. And it's going to the top of that tier. Because yes. Sad, Beautiful, Tragic. Hold on, let me see. Where do I want to put it? It's going to go into the greatest bops this town has ever seen. Because yes, at the top. The Lucky One is one of my least favorite songs of all time. I'm so sorry. It has a great storytelling ability, but it just ain't it. But it will go at the top of You. I'm sorry. Everything has changed. Honestly, I agree with that placement. Never Goes Out of Style. Yes. Starlight, one of my least favorite songs. It's going to go into I Forgot That You Existed. Behind That's When. Yeah. Begin Again. I'm going to put it in This Is Me Trying because I do like it. It's not one of my favorites though. Okay. The Moment I Knew. This one is catapulting straight to my top 10 all time. And it's actually going to go at the top right now because that is one of my favorite songs of all time because it is my cry song because when I'm sad. Next, Come Back, Be Here. Yes. This is when the feeling sinks in. I don't want to miss you like this. Come back, be here. Come back, be here. I'm in New York today. I don't want to need you this way. Come back, be here. All right, Girl at Home. I forgot that you existed. I'm sorry. I liked the remix version actually on Red. I liked it better than the original. We're gonna put it in front of you. URL. Oh, yeah, we'll put it right there. Okay. Ronan. I'm so sorry. I don't feel like I can even write this song. We're gonna put it in Never Goes Out of Style. I don't ever listen to it. I don't know. Maybe I should put it in This Is Me Trying, just because I don't know. It's so sad. It's so hard to listen to. All right, Better Man. Wish you were a better man. My favorite part is the sometimes in the middle of the night I can feel you again. It's gonna go right there. Next is Nothing New. I know a lot of people love this song. It's fine. That's why it's gonna go in Mr. Perfectly Fine. It's fine to me. I don't know. It's okay. Yeah, that's all I have to say. What did you do with this, babe? Babe is going in. We'll do Mr. Perfectly Fine. I'm fine with Babe. Yeah. Message in a bottle is all I can do. Honestly, same. It's gonna go in Mr. Perfectly Fine again. Oh, I Bet You Think of Me though. I love that song. It is going to I Bet You Think About Me. It's gonna go right above Better Than Revenge for me. I love I Bet You Think About Me. I wish that would have been on the original album. Oh, Forever Winter. It's gonna go in This Is Me Trying, right above ours though. Run. I like Run even better than Forever Winter. It's going right above it. Okay. The Very First Night. The Very First Night is gonna go into, oop, geez Louise. Very First Night is gonna go into the Mr. Perfectly Fine. And it's gonna go right above The Story of Us. Yes. All Too Well 10-minute version. Obviously, this one is going to the top tier. Now, here's my debate. The Moment I Knew and All Too Well 10-minute version. It's hard. Okay. I'll put it there. So, Red, I feel like is a lot more controversial for me. Like, I have a lot of songs that are in the top 2 tiers, a couple that are in the middle, and a lot that are at the bottom, which is interesting. Next, we're going to do 1989. Welcome to New York is going into I Forgot That You Existed, but it's going into, all right, there we go. Blank Space. It's going into the top of the greatest bops this town has ever seen, because it's definitely a bop. Style. I love Style even more than Blank Space personally. It's definitely going into the top tier. Just gotta see where. Kind of thinking right here. Yeah, I'm good with that. Okay, Out of the Woods. Honestly, Out of the Woods, I feel like the bridge really makes the song. We're gonna put it in I Could, yeah, I Could Dance to This Beat Forevermore. It's going right here though. Yes. Okay. All you had to do was stay. People like me, oh no, the love you gave away. People like me are gone for. I'm gonna put it in I Could Dance to This Beat Forevermore, and I'm actually gonna put it above I Bet You Could Think About Me, because I love that song. Shake It Off, Mr. Perfectly Fine. I would say at the top of Mr. Perfectly Fine, because I do like it. Maybe I should put it in. I'm gonna put it in This Is Me Trying, because I do feel like I like it better. We'll put it right there. I do like it. I Wish You Would. Underrated. I feel like a lot of people don't like I Wish You Would, but I love it personally. Where to put it though? I wish you would. It's gonna go right there. Okay. Bad Blood. Original version of Bad Blood is definitely going in I Forgot That You Existed. However, the remix version would go towards the top of my list. I'm not a fan of the original version. Wildest Dreams. Wildest Dreams is one of her best songs in my opinion. It's definitely going into The Song Is a Boy. This song is my boyfriend. This song is a god. The question is where? It's gonna go right here. Okay. How Do You Get the Girl? I'm sorry. You? Right there. Okay. This Love. This love came back to me. I Know Places. It's gonna go into This Is Me Trying. We're gonna put it right here though. Okay, Clean. Honestly, so underrated, y'all. I cannot tell you enough. Clean is going right here. Yes. Wonderland. We found Wonderland. You and I got lost in it, and life was never worse, but never better. Ay. So I put Wonderland. Sorry, my camera died, but I put Wonderland and I Could Dance to This Beat Forevermore because I probably could. Next is You Are in Love. You Are in Love is gonna go into this Never Goes Out of Style. Yeah, right there. And New Romantics. Baby with a New Romantics. Come along with me. Heartbreak is the national anthem. We sing it. It's gonna go right here. And I Could Dance to This Beat Forevermore. Okay. All right. 1989, done. Which, by the way, I cannot wait to see the 1989 Vault songs. I feel like they're gonna be iconic. Next is Reputation, which is self-proclaimed one of my favorite albums by her, but I guess we'll see in this tier ranking. First is Ready For It. Ready For It is one of my favorite songs. Knew he was a killer first time that I saw him. Wonder how many girls he lived and left haunted. But if he's a ghost then, I could be a phantom holding him for ransom. I need water. Some boys are trying too hard. This song is my boyfriend. This song is a god. Okay. Next, Endgame. Endgame gets a lot of hate, but I actually really like it. We're gonna put it right there. I Could Dance to This Beat Forevermore. Okay. I Did Something Bad. One of her best. Not enough credit goes to this song, and I wish we would have gotten a music video. I would have killed for a music video. It is going into... It's gonna go at the top of the greatest bops this town has ever seen. Next is Don't Blame Me. Right there. Top 10 all time. Yes. Delicate. This ain't for the best. My reputation's never been worse, so... Delicate's going right here. I Could Dance to This Beat Forevermore. Yes. Look What You Made Me Do. Honestly, iconic. I think, honestly, so the first time I heard Look What You Made Me Do, I hated it. I thought Taylor Swift is over. I just need to retire my Swifterhood right now and call it done. Then I saw the music video, and ever since then, I have loved it. Not gonna lie, I actually like it better than Endgame. We're gonna put it right there. Look What You Made Me Do. However, So Goes, not one of my favorites. It's gonna go into Mr. Perfectly Fine. Right there. Gorgeous. I know a lot of people like Gorgeous, which is surprising me because I really don't like it. It's too, like, bubblegum for me. We're gonna put it at the top of I Forgot That You Existed. And then next is Getaway Car. I'm in a getaway car. It's gonna go right there. All right. King of My Heart. Is this the end of all the endings? My broken bones are mending. King of My Heart is going at the top of This Song Is My Boyfriend, This Song Is a God, because that's how I feel about it. Dancing with Our Hands Tied. Really hated it at first. It really grew on me. It's gonna go right here. Never Goes Out of Style. Dress. Love Dress. Big fan. Dress. It's gonna go right here. I Could Dance to This Beat Forevermore. This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things. It's gonna go in This Is Me Trying, because it's definitely not one of my favorites, but I love how iconic it is. It's gonna go right there, actually. Yeah, I agree with that. Oh, Call It What You Want. So underrated. We're gonna put it right there. Yes. And New Year's Day is very sweet. It's gonna go... This Is Me Trying. It's gonna go right there. So I feel like this is the first album. Almost everything is in like I feel like it's very shifted up, but there's not a lot of songs on that album, so that's not as hard. Okay, I Forgot That You Existed. It's gonna go into I Forgot That You Existed. It's actually gonna go above Gorgeous though. Cruel Summer, one of my favorite songs. Cruel Summer is going to go into this category. It's gonna go right here for me. Sorry. Know a lot of people like that's one of their favorite songs. Lover. can I go where you go? Lover's going at the top of This Is Me Trying. If I was the man, then I'd be the man. I'd be the man. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's also gonna go in This Is Me Trying. The Archer. The Archer is gonna go into Mr. Perfectly Fine. I think lyrically, The Archer is one of my favorite songs, but sonically, it's not. And unfortunately, that one's out normally for me. I Think He Knows. I Think He Knows. I know a lot of people don't. I like it though. Okay, that's where it's going. I could dance to this beat for Evermore. Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince. Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince. It's going right above the man. Paper Rings. I do like Paper Rings. Paper Rings is going into Never Goes Out of Style. Right there. Cornelia Street. Top 10. I almost cry to the song every time I hear it. Cornelia Street's gonna be number 2 for me. Yes, I agree with that. Saying goodbyes, death by 1,000 cuts, flashbacks waking me up. Yes, I agree with that. The song is my boyfriend, the song is a god. London Boy, I enjoy nights in Camden. Walking in the afternoon. I don't really like London Boy. Soon You'll Get Better. Oh. I'm gonna put Soon You Get Better with Ronan. I don't listen to it ever. It's one of the saddest, most beautiful songs I've ever heard. I never listen to it though because I'm so saddened by it. Next is False God. Yes. You need to calm down. It's gonna go into Mr. Perfectly Fine. Right there. Okay. Afterglow. I love Afterglow. Personally, Afterglow for me is gonna go into Never Goes Out of Style. Me. All right, me's going in you. I'm sorry, I don't like me. It's Nice to Have a Friend is going right above A Perfectly Good Heart. The people who like It's Nice to Have a Friend, what do you see in that song? Please tell me. Please leave a comment down below because I don't understand. Daylight. I love Daylight. Daylight's gonna go I Could Dance to This Beat for Evermore. It's going right there. Yes, I agree with that. All right, we're into the pandemic albums. First, Folklore. Folklore, the one. It would have been fun if you would have been the one. Ooh. Never Goes Out of Style. Ooh, Cardigan. Nothing. All right, Cardigan. Yes, I agree with that. There goes the last great American dynasty. Last great American dynasty for me is gonna go right here. And This Is Me Trying. Okay. Exile. Oof. One of my favorites. I definitely think it belongs up here. The question is where. It's gonna go right here. I agree with that. Next is My Tears Ricochet. Oh, this has become one of my favorites. All right, right there. Mirrorball is going in This Is Me Trying. I'm not a big fan of Mirrorball. I'm sorry. 7, however, I am a big fan of. 7 is going into The Greatest Bops This Town Has Ever Seen. Right there. August. August slipped away like a bottle of wine, 'cause it was never mine. All right, August is going right there. This Is Me Trying. This Is Me Trying is going into Mr. Perfectly Fine. That's how I feel about it. It's good, and the lyrics are, but the sonic value, not there for me. Illicit Affairs is also going into This Is Me Trying. It's going right here. Invisible String. I love Invisible String. Invisible String is going into Never Goes Out of Style. The question is where? Right there. Mad Woman. Yes. There's nothing like a mad woman. What a shame she went mad. Epiphany, Mr. Perfectly Fine. Definitely. Yeah. Betty. It's gonna go right there. Peace. Peace is going up to the top for me. Peace is probably one of my favorite songs off that album. It's actually gonna go right above my Tears Ricochet because I sincerely love that song. Next is Hoax. Hoax is going right here. Never goes out of style, that's for sure. The Lakes. This one's hard. So for the Lakes, yeah, that's where I'm gonna put it in. This Is Me Trying. So with Folklore, I do feel like it kind of doesn't have a ton in my top. It's kind of spread evenly, I guess. Let's do Evermore now. The sister album. Willow. I love Willow. Life was a willow and I bent right to your wind. Willow's going right here for me. Next is Champagne Problems. Champagne Problems. Champagne Problems is one of the God tier level for sure for me. It's going to go right here. Next is Gold Rush. I don't like a gold rush, gold rush. I don't like anticipating my face in a red flush. I don't like the feel your. Okay. Gold Rush. Yeah, right there. I can dance to this beat forevermore. Yes. All right. 'Tis the damn season. Right there. I agree with that. Okay. Tolerate It. Ugh. Tolerate It is going into Mr. Perfectly Fine. It is actually one, like, I think lyrically it hits me deep, but it just isn't one of my absolute favorites for some reason. It's good though. Next is No Body, No Crime. One of my favorites. Putting it in the greatest bop this town has ever seen because I agree with that. Happiness. Happiness is a song, I didn't understand it for a long time. And then I think like a couple months ago, I was listening to it and I was really listening to it and I was like, I see now. And now I really love it. I love listening to it. It's one of my favorite songs to listen to. We're going to put it in the greatest bops this town has ever seen. And where do we want to put it though is the question. We're going to put it right here. I believe that. All right. Hey, Dorothea, do you ever stop and think about me? Yeah. Okay. Next is Coney Island. I do not like Coney Island. I'm so sorry. Right there. Ivy. Yes. Ivy, Ivy, Ivy. Where? I'm going to put you right here. Okay. You're a cowboy like me. Never wanted love, just a fancy car. I think Cowboy Like Me was the biggest grower for me on this album. It's definitely going into the God tier. I'm so sorry. I cannot deny this. It's going right there. I agree with that. Long story short, it was a bad time. It's going into You. I'm so sorry. I do not like Long Story Short. I don't get it. Marjorie. Oh, Marjorie. Marjorie, Marjorie, Marjorie. All right, this song is going into my top 10. I'm sorry. I can't. I love what I love, okay? Oh, the question is, can it be my number one? It's going right there. Number 2. I really had to think about that one. Closure. Do not like Closure at all. It's one of my least favorite songs. I'm going to put it right here. Evermore. Do like Evermore. It's going to go right behind I Bet You Think About Me. And behind Out of the Woods. Okay, perfect. Friends break up and friends get married. Strangers get born and strangers get buried. Friends change, rumors fly with new skies, but I'm right where you left me. I think that Right Where You Left Me must have drugs in it because I don't understand it. It's Time to Go is one of the songs that I just don't really like that much. I don't know why. I don't get it, I guess. I don't listen to it a lot either, though. Okay. Now we're in the last album. Let's do it. Midnights. Lavender Haze. I think this album's going to be the hardest for me because all these other albums, like mentally, I kind of know where they would go. This one is just like I never really thought about it. So this is going to be hard. I just want to stay in the lavender haze. Ah, 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 ah. gonna go right there. I could dance this beat forevermore. Okay, next, Maroon. It was maroon. The burgundy on my t-shirt when you splashed your wine into me, and how the blood rushed into my cheeks so scarlet it was. The markers on my collarbone, the rust that grew between telephones, the lips I used to call them so scarlet it was. Oh man, this is a hard decision. Am I making this risky decision? Do I want to put this here, number one? I don't know. Awake with your memory. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm so sorry. I think that's controversial. Okay, I feel nervous. Okay, Anti-Hero. I could dance to this beat forevermore. I agree with that. And it's like snow on the beach. Much you tolerate it. It's gonna go at the top of Mr. Perfectly Fine because that's how I feel about it. You're on Your Own, Kid. I like You're on Your Own, Kid, but really, I think it's overrated. Midnight Rain. And the light you gave away. The sea was sunshine, I was midnight. Let me change like midnight. Okay, Question. I don't like Question. I'm sorry, I want to. We're putting it at the top. I'm so sorry. Vigilante-ish. Mr. Perfectly Fine. This one, I feel like it just doesn't have that depth for me to go back to. It's gonna go right there. Bejeweled. And when I meet the band, never goes out of style. I honestly think that's a Grover. Labyrinth of my mind. I forgot that you existed. I'm sorry. Karma. That is one of the most deeply iconic songs. Karma's going in the God tier. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. All right, Sweet Nothing. I honestly, the part of Sweet Nothing that I get stuck in my head all the time is the, on the way home, I wrote a poem. You say what I mind. This happens all the time. Oh, love that. It just like, the first time I heard it, I was like, oh, that's sweet. But like, he didn't compliment the poem. He complimented her mind, like saying like, what a mind. And I'm just like, oh, that makes me just want to cry. Okay, Sweet Nothing. It's gonna go right behind Long Live for me. Okay. Mastermind. I do like Mastermind, but I do feel like it fell in my rankings a little bit. It's gonna go... Sorry, I'm working my way through the songs. It's gonna go right there. Okay. The Great War. Oof. Honestly, this one was a huge grower for me. I consider it in my top 10 now, for sure. The Way I Loved You. The Moment I Knew. It's gonna... I think it's gonna go right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, if I don't add any other songs, I actually did it. Bigger Than the Whole Sky. Sweet. I never listened to it though. It's gonna go right behind Question for me. Paris. I'm gonna put it in Never Goes Out of Style. High Infidelity. I do like that. High Infidelity. High Infidelity. It's gonna go right there. Glitch. Glitch. Glitch is gonna go into Mr. Perfectly Fine. I would say I don't really like it that much, as much as some other people do. It's something about it just really throws me off. And then last but not least, Would've, Could've, Should've. One of the most insane songs I've ever heard. Would've, Could've, Should've. It's gonna go right in front of Midnight Rain. Dear Reader. I do like Dear Reader. It's not my favorite. Right there. And I haven't heard Hits Different, so I'm just going to put it in the last category because I haven't heard it. But that's it. You now know exactly how I rank Taylor Swift. That is insane. Let me just give a rundown of my top 10. Number 10, Don't Blame Me, Reputation. Number 9, Dear John. Number 8, Should Have Said No. Number 7, The Way I Loved You. Number 6, The Moment I Knew. Number 5, Cornelia Street. Number 4, The Great War. Number 3, Marjorie. Number 2, All Too Well, 10-minute version. And number 1, I'm full throttling on this one, Maroon. I cannot stop listening to that song. The way I'm so obsessed with it, I'm so sorry. So that's it. That's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really put a lot of heart and thought into it, so I really hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys very soon. I have a lot of fun videos planned for next week, so I hope you guys are ready. Love you guys. Bye.